don't touch the motherfucking elephant.
Yep, that's on. I think we are good to rock and roll. It just looks weird. How we doing, guys? Testing out a new mount today for the GoPro, so I don't know if you can tell the difference, especially with how it's angled on here, whether it's lower or I don't know. But instead of having like it on my chin and then like a few different mounts, so it's like up to level with my like visor, like the bottom of my visor. It's flipped upside down and below my chin now, so it's a lot lower. And the GoPro's actually flipped, so I had to flip the capture settings as well, which is a setting in GoPro, which is actually quite handy. Good job, GoPro, you did something right. Also, I finally got my bike back. Well, I've had it for a couple of weeks, but now I can finally go for rides. I don't have any work or anything. That was close. Yeah, I finally got it back. I had to put new overhead valves, not valves, overhead coils. I had to put new overhead coils in my bike because with the 600s, apparently it's actually quite common, they overheat. The coils just can't take the heat and just bung it. And I had to get 3 replaced, and the 4th one was on its way out. And they're $300 a piece in Australia, so that's $1,200. Fucking ridiculous for some coils. But yeah, got them from America, and it's all fucking breezy now. Fucking just loving life. So all is good. The day is awesome. Not really. It's a little bit cloudy, but I don't think it's gonna rain. And we're gonna go for a mountain run. Just a quick one. I got work in a couple of hours, so I don't know. I just want to ride all the time. I was getting so over driving that I was just asking people to like borrow bikes or whatever they had. That's why I did the DRZ ride, because I just couldn't take it anymore. Mate came round with it. I was like, oh, can I take this for a spin? And I was like, oh, you know what? The viewers might enjoy this. Even if it is me doing 2.5 minutes of saying fuck. But what did you expect? But yes, this is nice. I've actually been for a couple of rides with the Violator since I've got it back, and it just feels awesome. And then actually the other day we went to Kawasaki Raceway in Brisbane. We rode out there, and after the Super Sports they had a lunch break, and they announced that anyone who rode down was allowed to like do like a few laps on the track. And we didn't believe him to begin with, so we went and asked an official, and he was like, yeah, like, you guys got jackets? And we're like, yeah, we got all the gear. And he's like, yeah, just off your pop. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I think the Waffler got a bit of footage of him just going very slow on the track. But it doesn't matter. It's a very daunting very daunting experience being on a track. Plus, there was just people everywhere. But yeah, lots of fun. Lots of fun. Looking forward to doing a track day in the future. Oh yeah. Just looking forward to riding more. Why did that car have so much fucking gear on the back? Whenever I see a car with like a massive antenna, I'm just like, oh yeah, undercover cops. Because they need them for the radios, because the small ones don't cut it. Like the radio ones don't. When I say radio, I mean like their police scanner thing. Just feels so fucking nice. Oh my god. It's just, oh, power command, just boom, just there. When the coils were fucking up, the how do I explain this? When you would open the throttle, it would start to go, but it would just not be responsive. Like that's going. But when it didn't have the coils, it kind of just, you'd snap it open and you would tick over like 1, 2, and then it would go bang, and it would just punch it. Because you'd be letting all the air in and it just wouldn't have the power and the response to be able to deal with it. So it would take that initial 2 seconds every time, regardless if it's hot, cold, just every time, snap open, 1, 2, then it would go. But now it's just there, just, it's just, oh, so nice. And then, after getting it back, getting the coils and installing them, I was on a ride with the Waffler and the Violator. We went across Canungra and down to Toowoomba, I'm not sure. We did a fairly big ride, and at the end of the day, coming home, I snapped my clutch cable. So just something else to add to the list of things that I've spent on this bike. But yeah, snapped that, so I had to call up someone to get a trailer, and we actually got a tilt trailer, which was awesome and like really easy to use, and just made it so easy. What are these guys doing? They're both awesome bikes. Hey. They know what I'm on about. They're like, yeah, he's going for a ride during the middle of the week. I wonder what they were checking out though. Oh god, this just feels so nice. It just reminds me of why I fell in love with this bike and why I chose it as like the bike I wanted to upgrade onto. Because I did test rides on like most bikes, mainly sticking to super sports though, because I always kind of knew I wanted one. Not after me though. I shat a brick. Ah! I was like, oh god! But yeah, that's worrying because they have like all these boxes and stuff, so it could have been anything. Could have been like a murder. Could have been a murder. Don't come off, I'll get a fine. Fucking